Hello, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another chart breakdown with Cash at Cash University. So today we're going to talk about the targets that we've met with Ethereum thus far, and we're going to break down charts like Bitcoin and AAVEX also, right? So let's take a deep dive real quick. So as you can see, Ethereum met our target right there. Ethereum met the target perfectly and even beyond, right? So we spoke about this from we got this bounce off this trend line. Like, okay, if price break above this area with a bullish candle, which we did right here, the target is here. We got that breakout, and it took, let's see how much days. Ever since the breakout, from the 16th to the 28th, so that's about 12 days, right? 12 days, literally 12 days. So let me show you guys how you can make an extra $1,000 a month from just this small move. So 12 days, right? From the 16th to the 28th. This over here was from the 16th, right? 16th, the breakout happened right here. All right, 16th all the way up here. Now remember, you don't just enter your trade on the breakout. You always wait for a retest. So from the 16th to here, when you got the retest and engulfing, was it the 26th? So 10 days after the breakout, you got your entry, right? The 26th. And 2 days, 26, 20. I'm sorry, not 2 days. Yeah, 2 days. 2 days later, you could have made your $1,000 for the day. I mean, for the month. Your extra $1,000 for the month. You see that? So with patience, you could achieve this easily with less or limited drawdowns. With this trade, it was not much drawdown. You enter your trade right here. Well, you wouldn't enter on the higher time frame. You would enter on the lower time frame. But you enter right there, and as you can see, price never came back down here to put you in any drawdown. So 2 days, 3 days max, and you could have made your $1,000 for the month if you follow the rules that I'm teaching at Cash University. Because I do teach these rules. I do once you apply the rules that I'm teaching, you too could make this extra $1,000 for the month. I like so far the trade that I entered is up about excuse me about $1,700 at the moment, but we haven't really met the target. But because we're running into this resistance right here, you should take off some off the table. You should take some profit off the table, which I would do later on, right? Now, all right, so this is on the 8-4 time frame. Now, let's move to the daily time frame. And on the daily time frame, we are running into some resistance also. But remember, my ultimate target was all the way up here to this trend line at about 20, let's say $2,500, right? At this trend line, if we break above this resistance right here, right? Because we always got to break above. Now we're gonna dive into um. Let's just talk about this real quick. So after this, once you saw this bullish engulfing all the way at $1,100 from right here, I even told my girl about it. Like, okay, you could buy at this level. It was I believe $1,300. Yes, somewhere right here, and cash out at the $1,700 area right there. So that's if you bought a few Ethereums, you could have made an extra $400 on top of each Ethereum that you owned. Or even if you only bought one, you could have made an extra $400 because from 1,300 to 1,700, almost 1,800, 1,700, right? Almost 1,800. That's an extra 400 plus on your money, right? In a few days. This was on the 16th to the 20. Well, you could say the 28th, 28th, right? All right, so now let's dive into Bitcoin. All right, so Bitcoin also. Once we broke out of this, we got a fake out up here. We came all the way back down, and I'm like, okay, if price hold this trend line, I'm entering a trade. And price held it. Matter of fact, it didn't even touch it. It created a higher low, right? And what happened is we came right up to the next part of the trend line and broke back out above the trend line. And the target is up here at $25,000. We haven't really met that target yet, but we still got really pretty close. We got pretty close. So now we're just waiting to see if price could come. Let's go on the daily time frame up here about the $28,000 area. Well, first we have to pass the 25,000 area. Then I would target the 28,000 and $30,000 area for Bitcoin. right? And now we're gonna look at AVEX real quick because we were talking about AVEX, right? AVEX key levels. Okay, let's dive right into AVEX. Okay, so AVEX has been doing this thing through everything. It's creating higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, well, low, high, higher low, not really a higher high, but higher low, higher. All right, so this is a high, right? Sorry, this is a low. This is a high. This is a higher low because this low is now higher than this one. This is a higher high because this high is higher than this one. And now we created a higher low. Now we're waiting to see if we create another higher high like that breaks above this area. If we do break above this area, that would be good. You know what I'm saying? That would be pretty good because we could look towards targeting the $36, 36 $37 area for AVEX. So guys, thank you for staying tuned with Cash, and I'll be dropping more of these. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me or email, whatever it is. And make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Cash University. Stay tuned, guys. I got a lot in store for you. And make sure if you're a new person and you need a home to study the crypto markets or study how to trade, make sure you get this course. Thank you, guys. See you on the inside.